So all is good. I hope all is well in your part of the world. What's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about a successful blogging tip of the day. These tips can guide you along your blogging journey to go pro if you wish to go pro, or to go full time if you wish to go full time. And I think a lot of bloggers appreciate that lifestyle of fun and freedom, stepping into it feels quite liberating. But one of the most important steps as you step into it is to get into the proper frame of mind. So before we dive into the live broadcast, guys, just wanted to remind you, you could check out my blogging courses that I've created. There's 2 of them. And blogging ebooks. Most of them are blogging, a few are about travel, some inspirational reads that I've written that I sell at bloggingfromparadise.com. It's a site, creator and owner of bloggingparadise.com. Close the book for a sec. A little wind in the background. All right, guys. Mindset really is everything in life. Most of us can agree. You'll see the people that are the happiest, that are free, that are having fun. Hint, hint, click, click. That light bulb go off over your mind. They're the ones that are really just enjoying the ride, and they tend to, when they're doing it like inside out, going inner world first, they tend to have great worldly success too, if that symbol means anything to them, or if they're resonant, or they're just feel like it's their path. Becoming a successful blogger depends on your mindset entirely, because the actions you take are based on your mindset, and the actions you don't take are based on the mindset, your mindset. How you feel while you take blogging action is based on your mindset. How you blog is based on how you're thinking and feeling. It all comes down to your mindset, guys. You want to really genuinely enjoy the blogging ride by blogging mainly for fun. So this means choosing to blog because it feels fun to you, and selecting your blogging niche in part because it feels fun to you. Then you do want to gauge whether there's a bit of a demand as well. So you could look at Google and Answer the Public, Quora and Reddit, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups related to the niche, and see if there's some engagement there. But that's actually a small part of thriving, guys. The big part is blogging mainly for fun. And we've established that mindset plays such a huge part. I mean, really, it's everything in going in full time and going pro, just succeeding. Because how you think and feel determines how you blog. All right? And how you blog determines your career. The reason why having fun is the successful blogging tip of the day. It's a foundational tip, a fundamental tip, to where you're blogging mainly for the fun of it. The reason why this is so important to going pro, to going full time, is because when you're doing it mainly for fun, the blogging work is the reward. And when the work is the reward, then the extras, the bonuses, the cherry on top, the icing on the cake, these are what you would call traffic and income. So the traffic statistics, the income statistics, those are the 2 main metrics. But let's go across the board, if you would. Blog comments, time spent on site, referral business, engagement on social media, Google rank. So start listing out. Don't go too far, be here forever. All the different blogging statistics or metrics that you can gauge or measure. How would it feel, instead of being a life or death deal, like most bloggers tend to treat it, if those numbers felt like a bonus because you love blogging and you have fun blogging and that's to reward the work? How would it feel if they felt like an extra? So whatever that number appeared to suggest, whatever it was, you were having fun, so that was fine. You were having fun, so you kept blogging. How would that feel? Quite amazing, wouldn't it? This is why one of the fundamental keys to succeeding as a blogger is to make sure that you're blogging mainly for fun. You mainly blog because you have fun helping people. When you have that inner driver, that inner intent of just, I love doing this, you will do it for a very long time and you won't quit, because you won't look at a number on a screen that feels like an extra or a bonus and say, oh my gosh, it's not enough, I'm going to quit, or I'm going to bail on the strategy, I'm going to panic. Pros love what they do it for a long time, and they keep doing it. The numbers don't sway them. They don't panic. They don't get upset. They don't flip out. They don't quit and then restart. They don't change strategies with the wind, because the work is the reward. The numbers feel like extras or bonuses. So you'll see stories of professional bloggers. And I remember one high-level blogger who I saw speak at a conference one time a number of years ago. He mentioned how he had published 2 content-rich posts daily for a year. At the end of the year, he netted roughly $600 in profits. He blogged mainly for fun, so he kept blogging because he enjoyed helping people. The $600 number after 12 months was an extra, a bonus, icing on the cake. Now, down the road, you're blogging for fun and strategically, but mainly for fun. He had professional aspirations, but that's the key, guys. Like, it's like a little part of your mind wants the money and the traffic and the professional blogging career, and then a big part of your mind knows that it just has fun helping people. Eventually, this blogger became a multi-millionaire through blogging. The key point, the pivotal point that just made his career ultimately, and it's like this way for other bloggers too who reached the top, is that he did it mainly for fun. And when he gauged the metrics, when he saw the $600 after the first year, that number was just icing on the cake or a cherry on top. So there was no emotional stirring in his mind. He just noted it and said, okay, here's $600, 1 year in, have fun doing what I'm doing. I'm not judging it. I'm not looking at it in any way other than seeing it as a bonus. Because the blogging was mainly about fun. It wasn't trying to get money. He wasn't trying to get money through it as his main driver. Now, pros do look at metrics and statistics and judge them from time to time, but just as a way to see where they're headed, and they'll change course accordingly from a peaceful, calm energy. Because the blogging is the fun and the metrics are the extra. They're a bonus. Imagine taking this attitude, guys. That's why pros become really successful. They stick with it for a very long time because they have fun helping people. And since they have fun helping people, they keep doing it. And they give little thought to the numbers. And you probably know by now, by following a number of very, very successful high-level bloggers, that they deeply fall in love with the process of helping people for quite a while. And the numbers, the statistics, the traffic, and the money eventually takes care of itself. When you're helping people and targeting your content for a long time and you're doing it mainly for fun, you'll keep doing it for a long time and the numbers will rise. But even as they do, since they'll feel like a bonus or an extra, as using these terms, icing on the cake or cherry on top, like we know when it's just, oh, I enjoy the process. I enjoy this aspect of helping people. It's fun. So then who cares? You literally don't care what the metrics say. And when you take that mindset for a long time, the metrics do increase, and they're quality targeted metrics. So that's how the full-time blogging career comes into form. I remember another very high-level blogger. At the time, he had blogged for 15 years. He said in the beginning he started blogging 15 years ago. At this point, I mean, now I think he's still blogging. It's 22 years. 15, whatever, 20, 21 years. No, 22 years. Wow. So at the point it was 15 years, he said he started just to inform his family and friends of his travels. So he was traveling, vacationing, just doing a lot of travel. So he started the blog only for his family and friends. It was a public blog, but he had no business ambitions. He didn't think about numbers. He didn't think about traffic. He didn't think about income, because he was doing it for like 10 people or whatever, or 5 or 10 people, even though it was in a public forum. And he had fun with it. Like, he really had fun creating these blog posts for family and friends to let them know where he was in the world, to keep them informed. That was his driver, having fun letting his family and friends know about his blog. He even said at that point at this conference, and this was 15 years into his career, that if he hadn't made 1 cent, if he hadn't made 1 penny through his blog, he would still be doing it 15 years later. That sums it up. He would still be doing it because it would have been fun for him. It was fun. He did it mainly for fun. That was the main reason. He really had fun with it. And he'd still be doing it because it wasn't about making pennies or money. It was about having fun. However, as he got clearer in his mind and he just kept having fun with it, he spotted business potential. And then he began to take tangible, practical steps. As he was still blogging mainly for fun, mainly for the joy of it, he began taking those steps persistently and patiently for a long time because he was enjoying it. He just loved helping people, to eventually become a millionaire through his blog. It was because he was lost in the process of deeply enjoying helping people through his blog. And he didn't give much thought to numbers because they felt like extras or bonuses. Then even when these bloggers have business aspirations or ambitions, or if they start thinking, oh, I'd like to do this full time and build a business, they keep most of their attention and energy on the process of enjoying helping people. That's totally it, guys. That's the only way, ultimately. It really is the only way that you do this for a long enough time with enough targeting and patience, keeping calm, and having fun. The only way to go full time. The top bloggers will tell you this again and again and again. They'll even tell you, when you pay attention to pros, how they put in that attention to detail because it's a labor of love. So when you see someone who takes the time to do a smash up job, and all of their posts are excellent, 1,000, 1,200 words, detailed, hit the mark, thorough. Since they have fun doing it, it's a labor of love, and they walk the extra blogging mile. Now, when they do that over a sustained period of time, they gain a lot of credibility, a lot of exposure, serious blogging skills, and eventually they go full time as they monetize. This is the way to succeed, guys. You have to have fun with the process. It is a fundamental, a foundational tenet of going full time. Gotta love it. And the metrics, the stats have to feel like bonuses in your mind, extras, because you're blogging mainly to have fun. Now, let's look at the flip side for a second. When you panic over statistics, when you're judging your metrics on a day after day basis, you're looking at them. How did I do? How did I do? Let me look at these numbers. Let me look at these numbers. It's almost like you restart your blogging campaign every single day, which of course is madness. Of course you're going to fail. When you plant a seed for a tree, do you dig it up after every day to see how much it's growing? No. Why don't you do that? Because if you dug it up every day, it would die. Like you'd never do that in a million years. Yet bloggers look at numbers at the end of a 24-hour period because they're not having fun with blogging. They just need money. Their minds are filled with fear, poverty, scarcity, desperation, greed, delusion. And then at the beginning of every 24-hour period, since they're not having fun or doing it mainly for money, they panic, they bail, they quit, they change strategies, they push harder. They guarantee that they'll never make a penny, or that they'll make pennies or a few bucks, because they're doing the exact opposite of what is required to go full time. Being generous, having fun, being helpful, being patient. Every blogger's been in that space pretty much of just panicking or at least feeling depressed about their numbers. Save a lot of the top pros, and maybe they've reached those points themselves, but a number haven't really, other than these fleeting moments, because they just do it for fun. So when you're doing something for fun, you don't care about what you're getting from it, largely. And maybe if your campaign just appears to be really flagging, so you're really having fun and you're seeing what you're getting from it, and you're like, I enjoy this blogging bit, but the returns seem kind of low. So instead of condemning yourself or condemning the number, you look at it and you'll say, okay, how could I change my strategy a little bit to dial in with my ideal reader? And there's no strong emotion. There's no hopelessness and fear and self-judgment. There's just, I love helping people. Now I'm just going to strategize a little more, become a little more technical, become a little more practical, target more. Then you'll make that change and you'll keep having fun, and you'll notice that you'll experience more success. So the statistical analysis, when you're checking your metrics infrequently, not daily, every couple months, every month, every couple months, the process is relaxed, feels relaxing, calming. You just look at the number and say, how could I target better? What could I do differently? Do I need to change my strategy a little bit? Then if your inner guidance, your intuition says, yeah, you'll follow its guidance, its path, and it'll say, here, check out this blog, or here, buy this ebook, here, buy this course. And that, my friends, when you're just having fun with the process and you're listening to those intuitive nudges, when you check your metrics here and there, it's how you succeed over the long haul. You gotta have fun, guys. You have to enjoy it. You'll notice pros share practical tips to engage in, to be truly helpful. So you could be talking about guest blogging and genuine blog commenting and publishing detailed content, long form content. All important steps, definitely, to succeeding. But the top pros return to mindset again and again and again, because they know how absolutely critical it is to have the right mindset. And they will say repeatedly, you gotta be passionate about blogging. You gotta have fun with it. Because something from within needs to take you through those periods when nothing appears to be happening. So you'll look outside, nothing appears to be happening, but within you have fun doing it, so you keep doing it. And you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. That's where the fire is, the fuel, the inexhaustible energy from within your mind. That's where it comes from. It doesn't come from the numbers. So guys, pick your niche mainly because you have fun working it and you have fun helping people in that niche. And make sure that you're blogging because you really have fun. Genuinely blogging. If you chose blogging just to make money, you can quit blogging at any time and move in another direction of a passion, something you have fun doing. Or you could change niches at any time. Quit a blog, buy a new domain based on what you really have fun doing. And of course, you want to check demand as well, but that fun aspect, it is so immensely critical. So guys, that's it for today. Cleaning lady stopping by in a bit, so I want to wrap this up, take a little rest, have a little break, and then maybe I'll go out for a midday walk, depending on the rain situation. It's a true monsoon day here in Korea. Monsoon season just kicked in roughly last week, right? Oh, we're already here 2 weeks. Holy crow. Time flies. Yeah, Thursday. Wow. So yeah, last week it kicked in. So I haven't really got a lot of rain yet. Today, looks like we get a little bit so far. So as a call to action, make sure you stop by bloggingforparadise.com. I publish daily blogging tips. And also, I sell blogging courses and ebooks to guide you on your journey. See you later, Twitter. And I will see you later, YouTube.